What's going on, guys? As you can see from the thumbnail, we're checking out an awesome little 1/16 scale ZD Racing MT-16 1/16 scale brushless 3S monster truck. It does come in two different color schemes. I got the black one, as you can see right here. It also comes in this nice orange, blue, and black style. It looks very cool as well, but I definitely like the black just a little bit more. All right, again, it is 1/16 scale. It is full ready to run, so it comes with a 3S LiPo. I believe it's a 2200 milliamp 35C LiPo. Electric, obviously, four-wheel drive, and it does have the 2.4 gigahertz radio. You do get a quick glimpse of the controller on the side of the box here, as well as the chassis layout. But I believe this controller is actually the new style, or the mini version of the new style Dumbo RC controller. So it should be a good controller. The car does come with a standalone receiver and speed control, which is excellent. Makes everything just a little bit easier if we ever need to change anything out. And the weight of the car is 1.2 kilograms, which is rather heavy for a 1/16, but as long as it's strong, it shouldn't matter too much. All right, so I'm pretty sure that's all the information that we'll get on the box. So we may as well get it open, take a look at everything, then get the car outside and see how it rips. I think it's going to be a very capable, very fun little monster truck. And first things first, the controller does have fully proportional throttle, brake, reverse, and steering. We've got a channel 3 and channel 4 button up the top, so I'm assuming the receiver has a couple of extra ports that you can add accessories to, like fans or lights maybe. The on and off switch is just here, which is actually recessed into the little door at the top that gives you access to all your steering trim. Throttle trim, I believe this might be. And then you got your little throttle dial here, so that will reduce or increase the power of the car depending on who the car is for. If it's for a beginner, you'd turn it down to 25 or 50%. If you're an expert, chuck it on 100%, you should be fine. And I believe it takes 4 AA's. We've got the nice MT-16 decal sheet, including the windows and everything, so we'll have to stick them on the car before we take it out for a bash. Obviously it comes with the instruction guide or user manual. Got all the parts and everything at the back there, which is awesome. Part numbers included. We've got a 3S USB style charger, but you're definitely better off getting a nice hobby grade charger if you want to charge your batteries faster. We've got the typical T-style wheel wrench. We've got a nice looking wheelie bar, so we'll have to get that installed on the car before we take it out as well. And in this little accessory bag, we've got some extra double-sided tape. We've got a couple of zip ties, some Allen keys, and another pinion gear. I'm not sure whether that's a high-speed pinion gear. According to the manual, you get a 15-tooth and a 21-tooth pinion gear or motor gear. So I would think this was the 21-tooth and the 15 would already be installed on the car. That means that's definitely going to be a high-speed pinion. You're going to have to test that out at some stage as well. Alright guys, so first impressions is definitely positive. It looks like an absolute beast. We've got some nice rims on there. Not really sure what you call these style of rims, but yeah, they look good. The tires look very grippy and they are extremely soft. Substantial foam inside the tires as well, which is excellent. They should work really well. It does have 12mm wheel hexes, which is good. We can test out some different wheels if we need to. We've got a super chunky front bumper with an LED strip integrated inside it. Wheelie bar is installed and it definitely looks good. Just in front of the wheelie bar, we've got another quite substantial bumper bar, but I think that wheelie bar is going to get most of the punishment. We've got some scale accessories on the back here. We've got what looks like a little toolbox, got some fuel cans, and we've got a fire extinguisher down the bottom there. Now, personally, I don't really like the look of them. Scale accessories are more for crawlers and stuff, but they're on there, so yeah, may as well keep them on there. We have a super nice looking aluminium chassis that kind of resembles the old WL Toys 144, 124 chassis. Both front and rear swing arms look super beefy. I definitely think they're going to last a long time. Rear carriers, they are super beefy, as well as the C-hubs and steering knuckles. It does have oil-filled shocks, some very good oil-filled shocks, but the front definitely feels stiffer than the rear. Might have to put some thicker oil in the rear shocks. Now, taking a look at the underside of this body, we've got a lot of screws in there. That's definitely one reason I wouldn't go any scale accessories on a basher, because now there's a bunch of holes in the shell and I'm sure that'll make it weaker. But as you can see, the body post position's actually recessed into the body. So that might add a little bit of rigidity, a little bit of strength to the rear end. I definitely prefer not to have all those holes in there. All right, so taking a look on the inside, we can see some very nice aluminium shock towers. And yeah, very nice oil-filled shocks on there with the same orange color scheme. Pretty strong, but flexible looking body post mounts. Also got a little center brace at the front, as well as at the back there. Fully adjustable tie bars, front and rear, which is excellent to see. Got a very simple, straightforward Ackerman steering assembly. The whole car actually looks quite easy to work on, which yeah, I'm very happy about. Again, on the rear, we got that nice orange aluminium shock tower with the aluminium shocks. It also has sway bars, front and rear, which is kind of cool. Hopefully they work properly. On top here, we've got the receiver box, which is actually an independent receiver to the speed control. They're not a 2-in-1 board, which is great. That means you can swap out basically anything if you need to, servos, motors, speed controls, and still use the stock standard radio system. The speed control is 2 to 3S, and I believe it's a 35 amp speed control. Got the ZD Metal Gear servo in there. Just down here, we've got the 2845 3600 kV brushless motor on the adjustable motor mount, which is good to see, especially because they do give you the optional pinion gear. You're gonna need a little bit of adjustment on the motor mount, so yeah, it's really good. It does come with a full steel drivetrain, so differentials, drive shafts, center drive shaft, and I believe there's a slipper clutch in the gearbox as well, which will definitely help. Ball bearings throughout, and over this side we have a massive battery bay. And guys, they do actually include a 3S 2200 milliamp LiPo, which is excellent. 35C. It's quite a heavy battery for this car, but at least you're going to get some good run time. So I think I've covered most of it. If there is anything I forgot to mention, let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Now all we've got to do is get this battery charged, get some AA's in the controller, and we can take out, give it a bit of a test on the track. I have seen a few people have issues with those drive shafts, so with a little bit of luck, we won't be breaking one today. Wow, that is really fast steering. Right, it's set on about 75% throttle at the moment. Gotta go to 100%, don't we? Oh! Alright, it's got a little power band sort of thing there, so I might be able to pop some wheelies at like 60 kilometers an hour. Let's go and test it out. Look at that crazy orange light on the front to go with the orange color scheme. So first things first, we've got to do a speed run, see what it can do on the stock gearing and the provided 2200 milliamp 3S battery. Now this is just my local street. It's not huge, but I think it should be big enough to get a speed run with this car, at least on the stock gearing. They do claim 80 kilometers an hour on the box, which I believe would be the speed pinion gear. So we'd have to swap that out to get the 80 kilometers an hour. But yeah, for now we'll see what it can do on the stock gearing. We're all synced in. Hopefully we can hit somewhere around maybe 60, 70 kilometers an hour. That'd be fantastic. Oh yeah, definitely wants to do wheelies. Nice. Oh, the steering is really touchy. Might have to turn the dual rates down. Actually, I'm not sure if there's rates. That's too much steering. Ah, there we go. So this trim switch here, the two buttons, that's actually the dual rate. So there we go, we've got almost half the amount of steering now, which will definitely be better for speed runs. Oh, might need a little bit more actually. Alright, that should be plenty for speed runs. See what we can get on the stock gearing. 2200 milliamp 3S battery. I have got it set to 100% throttle, so yeah, here we go. That light is so bright. Wow, it's quiet and it's very stable. Whoa, there's a car. Yeah, that orange light looks really cool. Alright, I think we should be good to go again. Bit of a glitch there. Not sure whether that's signal or the speed control. It's an exceptionally stable car. Yeah, I can hear that little power band sort of thing kick in once you get to a certain speed. Yeah, you know what guys, I'm not sure whether that's signal problems or the speed control is glitching. No, that was good. Wow, I reckon we're getting close to 65, maybe 70 kilometers an hour. Oh, good brakes, really good brakes. All right, bring it back. Almost stepped on my phone. 75 kilometers an hour. Wow, guys, I actually didn't expect to get close to 80 kilometers an hour on the stock pinion gear. That is quite good. No, that is exceptional for a 1/16 car. Yeah, that's really good. 75 kilometers an hour straight out of the box. Speeds we got now, 75. Yeah, still 75. But guys, like I said, that is exceptional for a 1/16 scale car. Definitely gonna have to dial that steering back up. Wow, everything seems to be pretty well set up. Shocks are good. Diffs seem pretty good. Right sort of oil in there. And it's got plenty of power. It's going to be awesome fun on the track, guys. Sweet. I kind of thought the wheels were going to be a bit grippy on the road. Oh, yeah, they get really slippery when they're wet. Oh, a couple little scratches on the chassis already. That's one thing I forgot to mention, guys. One thing I'm not really a fan of, the 1.5mm Allen key heads. So I noticed while I was tightening some of them up, they're already stripped, and I had to use my 3/16 or use another Allen key to actually tighten them up. So yeah, I'm not a real big fan of the 1.5mm Allen heads. Alright guys, so Dad's got the controller at the moment. I just done a whole sequence of track driving, track testing and bash testing, but I completely forgot to hit play on the GoPro. So yeah, I just thought, well, give Dad the controller and let him have a bit of fun on the jump. And if we don't break anything, I'll get it back out on the track. Oh, the shocks seem a little bit soft to me. Nice. Very nice. The wheels are a bit slippery when they're wet, aren't they? Whoa! All right, try a big one. that was like a tail grind. I thought you were going to go for a backflip. I was like, yeah, backflip, and then not that. Nice, very nice. Better do it again, Dad. So guys, I actually ran this for about 20 minutes before Dad grabbed the controller, and yeah, the battery's still going. Oh, it just stopped? Oh, you got steering? No steering, so we might have had a battery unplug. Oh yeah, definitely got some rain coming as well. Plug's still plugged in. Oh, the switch actually jumped off its little mount. Yeah, turned itself off.
There you go.
There you go. Might have to super glue that on.
There you go.
So you like it?
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
Good,
yeah.
Strong, fast.
If I can drive it, anyone can drive it.
Yeah, so there you go. It's actually quite a stable little car. Just a few little tweaks here and there.
The control feels nice too.
Yeah, well, I wasn't really expecting too much, but no, it feels really good.
The only thing is how do you put the controller down on the ground?
It's supposed to stand up like that. It's got little feet, but yeah. No, wouldn't stand it up while it was windy, put it that way.
When you put down on the front like that.
That works, I guess. Yeah. See how much battery we've got, and I'll give you a little bit of a demonstration on the track again. The only thing was the speed control was glitching. Like I said out the front, I thought it was signal problems, but no, I really think it's a speed control issue now. And the only speed controls that I've had that kind of have that sort of glitch, what I noticed of it, is a Ghoul RC speed control or a Surpass Hobby speed control. They've all got a funny little glitch or delay to the throttle, but hopefully it doesn't get too much worse. You didn't feel any glitches? Couldn't really tell. No. Alright, I better go on the track before I run out of battery. Oh no. Alright, so like I said, hopefully I've got a bit of battery to show you how it goes on the track. A little bit of oversteering every now and again. Alright, go the opposite way then. Oh! Alright, so it seems the glitches are when I'm really playing with the throttle. It kind of gets confused whether I want it to throttle or brake or reverse, and yeah, there's a bit of glitching there, but better speed control will fix that. It's a very fun little car. Oh, I think it'd be an awesome car at the skate park, but yeah, I don't want those drive shafts breaking too soon. It'd be good if I could get 2 or 3 runs out of it before I break a drive shaft, so yeah, maybe stay away from the skate park for a little while. Yeah, actually it's doing really well. Oh, that wasn't. Yeah, it seems like it steers much better to the left than the right. Yeah, I'm losing steering again. Yeah, it's very strange. It's like the more throttle you give it, the less power goes to the servo. Can't correct it. Yeah, it gets a little bit slippery, a little bit unstable. Oh, that was a bad glitch, that one. Lost all throttle for a second. Alright guys, I think the rain's just about to hit us again, so might have to be a couple more laps. But so far it's doing really well. Only a few things that I would change, like the shocks and maybe the speed control. Servo seems to be fine. Just need more power to the servo. There we go, that's the battery. So I think I've got around about 40 minutes with the battery, which is really good for me. I bash my cars quite hard normally. So yeah, 40 minutes with one battery is excellent. Like I said guys, the whole car is very strong. It's very capable, but yeah, we've definitely got to get into those shocks, change the shock oil, maybe put some thicker springs on there. Definitely got to check that speed control, maybe put a 45 amp speed control in there and see if it's much better. Because yeah, I can definitely feel that steering kind of reducing when I'm putting more power input, more throttle input. So yeah, I think it's just like a consequence of having such a small speed control in there, but quite easily get that swapped out. The wheels are excellent, quite offset, very wide, very stable. Yeah guys, it's an exceptionally good little car, and for the price I paid around about $200. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. And here comes the rain again. But yeah guys, I really can't wait to get this car back out. It's an awesome little rig. I definitely want to get that pinion gear swapped over and see how fast we can get on the 25 tooth pinion gear. I think it would well exceed the 80 kilometers an hour, which would be pretty crazy for a 1/16 scale car.